Hey there, I'm Lori Gelman, and this is my very good friend, Lieve Hansen for Betty Crocker Kitchens. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Are you ready to rock and roll?
I am.
Because if you've got football fans in your house, we have got a touchdown for your big game day party. How about this football cake? But it's kind of a trick play, isn't it?
It's not actually a cake, it's made of cupcakes.
Unbelievable. Let's get started.
Okay.
Let's kick off, as they say.
So
in
to
football.
start, we're going to arrange the cupcakes on the serving platter. And I do 3 rows of 3 cupcakes right next to each other.
Okay. So that's 9.
That's 9, and then you do 2 more on either side.
All right.
And then 1 to finish it off.
And now it looks like a football, kind of.
Yep. And now we're going to start to frost it. Now a trick, instead of frosting each individual cupcake, we're actually going to pipe on a bunch of frosting
Oh,
and
I
then spread it
wondered how
out.
you did it. Okay.
So to fill up a pastry bag, we're using disposable pastry bags. I like to fold over the edge. That way you don't get your hand all dirty. And open it up. And then you can just scoop in the frosting. And you sort of push it down like you would push ice cream to fill an ice cream cone.
By the looks of it, you're going to need a lot of frosting.
You are going to need a lot. While I'm doing that, you can actually start to frost some of the extra cupcakes.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
I always love that there's extra cupcakes.
Okay.
That's why you're my friend. You have the extra cupcakes.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm going to just start to pipe on.
I don't think I've ever seen a pastry bag that big, like with that big a hole or that.
This is called a coupler, and you don't have to use it. You can actually just take the disposable pastry bag and cut a hole in it that's pretty big.
Okay.
But this makes it a little thicker. And I've actually made a couple of pastry bags, so I don't have to keep refilling it. But of course, if you just have 1 pastry bag, you can just keep refilling it.
How many tubs of frosting do you think you're going to use?
I'll probably use about 2.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit more if you're going to frost the extra cupcakes.
All right.
Okay, so I have a lot of frosting on here now, and now I'm just going to start to smooth it out. I'm holding the cupcake in place as I spread it.
Oh, that's fast. Wow.
Okay, so this is almost smoothed out.
Any tips for making it nice and smooth?
I would just use the full length of your spatula. This is an offset spatula. It makes it easier to frost cakes, but if you don't have one, you can use a regular plastic spatula, or even a butter knife would do it.
Okay.
Just got to keep it level and use the full length of it.
I'm dying to see how this actually plays out once people start eating it. Have you ever seen people like grab it away?
Yeah, I've done
Cool.
them for my son's friends' birthdays, and they love it. They just get to go in and grab their own slice.
Kids love an individual cake as opposed to getting a slice of a big cake. They love
And
that.
now, just to finish it off, I'm going to do a shell border around the edge, and I've put a star tip inside this pastry
okay.
bag, okay, and I'll give it a nice edge. To do this, you just squeeze and hold in place until a sort of mound forms, and then you release the pressure as you pull down. And you actually sort of change the angle of the tip. And then you just go around the entire edge.
You don't take it off. You just keep.
Yeah, you can just do it in one fluid motion for this kind of cake.
That's really beautiful. I mean, I'm sure that takes a little bit of practice to get right.
A little bit, yeah. But you know what? I have something called a crazy border, which I use a lot, and it's great for the novice. You can use the same kind of tip, and you just go around randomly. Okay, so the next step is I'm actually going to do the little stitching on top, just like a real football.
Wow.
And I'm going to use some decorating icing, and it comes in a tube. I'm going to do one long line across, and then squeeze some ones across it.
Looks very real.
So the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to make it festive and add some color. You can just get some colorful candies and just, randomly put them.
Something that kids can help with too,
Oh,
if you
yep.
trust them not to eat the candies while they're doing it.
Definitely.
So it doesn't really have to be linear, because I was sort of doing it
I
line,
like
but
it
just
random.
Okay.
Yeah.
Too many orange in
Yeah, I
one
was going to
place.
say, we got a lot of orange
Sorry.
there. That's the only random part I don't like. Mix up the color a little.
Okay, good tip.
Okay.
We are so ready for game day. We have our gorgeous football cake, thanks to you.
Oh, and
Looks
you?
fantastic. Oh, and me, yes, the cupcakes. Yay. What are these, though?
Extra points.
Extra points. Good idea. Everything looks fantastic. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Lieve. Really appreciate it. You're going to find more great recipes and ideas for all your special occasions right here at BettyCrocker.com. I'm Lori Gelman.